You can see both teams are lining up for the start of the game. We have Megan Swanepoel for the swimmer for Crawford Loniel. Reffing today's game is Amu and Brad Rowe. See a bit of confusion with the refs' whistles from the other team's pools. And we're off.
And Crawford have won the swim off.
As you can see, not a very structured setup on their first attack for Crawford. Hopefully it can get better throughout the game. The turnover ball to St. Mary's.
So Baker, how does it feel today as you being in the trick this year and not playing in this tournament? How does this affect you?
It's a quite a bit of FOMO that I'm feeling. It's not a nice feeling.
And what does FOMO stand for?
I'm not going to answer that. The 30 seconds has run out. St. Mary's, Crawford have some away for the ball. That means St. Mary's now gain possession again. And there's now a 3-on-1 counter-attack to St. Mary's.
Number 6 swimming up to the pool, shoots, and it goes over the top.
And it's a 2-meter for St. Mary's.
Number 6 swims to the 2-meter mark and ready to play the ball. No one's looking for the ball.
See, St. Mary's are being forced to set up on 5 meters, which is not ideal. You basically want to be set up on the 2 meters at all times.
Crawford have taken the ball, they've passed back to the keeper, and now they're looking to go forward and attack. Megan Swanepoel, number 3, has the ball. Looking for the foul, Megan Swanepoel. She comes up and she has the lob, and it's not on. Keeper saves it with one hand. St. Mary's on attack.
See a bit of a tussle in the hole. Oh, good steal by number 11. Good recovery from number 7, Whitecaps. Can she finish?
And over the top. St. Mary's have the ball, keeper throw. As you can see, Crawford have pushed out the attack well beyond the halfway.
Quite an interesting tactic. Crawford are keeping away from the foul at all time, even past their own halfway mark, which is a very good defensive tactic to play. Turnover ball to Crawford.
And Crawford are off on a counter attack.
There's a counter down the top left.
Jodie Marianne swimming up to the goals, passed it out. Number 11 takes a shot, post and out. Goal wall. We have 2 minutes remaining of this chucker.
The ball has to go back before she can play. Therefore, they still have their man up. Number 2, Black Caps, is kicked out for Crawford. Number 9 in a threatening position, ball wayward.
Brad Rowe making heavy remark for the ball to come back to keeper. And there's a kick out.
Number 7 not stepping away from the foul there. You have to step back after giving away a foul, unless else there will be a kick out.
Let's see what
1 minute
can do
left of
with
play. Can number 4 finish? And number 5 for Crawford with the goal.
Crawford's first goal, the score 1-0 to Crawford.
A bit of sloppy play, but in the end, fortunate enough to come away with the goal. 1-0 to Crawford. Number 2 forced to give the keeper the ball.
Great defense from Crawford. They're pushing.
Good ball under by Megan Swanepoel. Counter down the right hand side of the pool for Crawford Loniel.
Straight over and ball. Setting up for the violent shot, and it's been stolen. Spun over, and
still 22 seconds left to play. Ball pushed up to number 3 for Whitecaps. Can St. Mary's do something? Oh!
And that is the end of the chukker. Crawford up 1-0 and coming back to their team side to be spoken to by Jordan.
See the coach, Jordan Zogby, giving his expert advice. He was once, and still is actually, a very good player. See Megan Swanepoel again with the swim off. I don't know, Jared, playing in this pool yourself, how do you feel that the current from the left-hand side of the pool when swimming off is a lot stronger if you're swimming on that side, on St. Mary's side of the pool?
Well, the teams are split up on each side with 2 chuckers, so it works out quite evenly as the current will help that side in favour. As you can see, Crawford have won their second swim off, which could have contributed due to the current.
St. Mary's ball.
As you're watching this live stream, you can see that we went up from 2 people to now 5. I think we are doing quite a good job, and feel free to leave a comment. My Instagram name is Jared_Robinson if you want to look for that.
Bit of confusion there from number 8 and Crawford, but Crawford coming out with the ball. Jody Mann getting the kick out for Crawford. 5 meter, sorry.
If you are at home and you're listening to us, we have just heard that
unlucky post.
If any team or player competing in the Saints tournament gets a red card, that is 1 game suspension. So if you're sitting at home listening, that's just a warning to everyone. Dirty players not allowed. I'd just also like to shout out that, hey mom, it's my big day.
Jody man with the 1-on-1 again. Can she finish? Oh.
And it's a goal.
Good finish.
Crawford 2-0 up.
Crawford are leading 2-0.
It's her big day. Fantastic shots by Jody Merriman. It looks like it came up with Megan Swanepoel, but that's incorrect. You can see St. Mary's passed into the hole, shot taken.
See, St. Mary's are still forced to be setting up on 5 meters, whereas they should be setting up on 2 meters, which is probably the reason why they are still sitting 2-0 down.
It'll be very interesting to see Crawford in this tournament, as last year they were tournament favourites for almost every
Kick out
tournament.
number 8 white. Megan Swanepoel approaching the goal with the ball. Good finish.
Okay, back to what I was saying as when I was rudely interrupted by Ethan Cohen and Baker. Crawford last year with had a very strong side. There were heavy amounts of tricks in the SA side, and they were very strong. So it'll be interesting to see how they do this year with quite a few of their matrix not playing. I know I've talked to many of the matrix that are watching these girls play at the moment. They are very sad that their polo career has finished, but very excited to see these girls play. Jody got the ball on 2 meters, 1-on-1, and goal. Second goal for Jody. The score is now 4-0. And Megan Swanepoel stolen ball once again. What is she going to do with it now? And there's a kick out.
Megan Swanepoel receiving another kick out. That means she's gotten 2 kickouts for her team today.
There goes number 8 white swimming to the corner. The naughty corner.
In fact, that's actually Megan Swanepoel's second kick-out given to number 8 for St. Mary's. Brilliant finish by number 4 from Crawford.
And Crawford at position. So Baker, what do you think of St. Mary's tactic at the moment? What do you...
I don't feel there is much of a tactic for St. Mary's that has been on display today. They've been sloppy on attack and even sloppier on defense, which is leading to their 6-0 defeat at this moment in time.
Do you think they can come back from this, or what you see right now?
There is a possibility. I myself have come back from such defeats before, coming back to drawing, and it's all a matter of head and what players do inside the pool. But if St. Mary's continue to set up on the 5 meter, there's going to be no attack for them, and they're not going to be able to score any goals.
Yeah. I can understand. Could you recently have gone to Serbia for the under 20 World Championships, and you have played for or represented your country. How does that make you feel?
The Under-20 World Champs was quite a tough one. We didn't do as well as we hoped, but it was good experience. And I mean, coming back to school polo in South Africa, it's a huge difference coming back down to the level of polo that's played here. And I think there needs to be a concerted effort to try to change the level of intensity for South African school water polo.
That's very interesting. Glad to hear your view on that.
See Crawford are forced to the wall on the side.
And back to the World Championships you recently took part in. What do you think differentiates the South African polo and the overseas polo?
I think the major difference is that overseas polo takes it as a job instead of a passion, whereas South Africans are relying on their polo instincts to come from their passion. And if there's no incentive to play for your country, then not many people are going to want to play. That's why you only really get up to a second or third team within school sports. Whereas in rugby, you'll get up to an 8th team.
That's very true. And polo in South Africa, do you think that's on the down low or on the increase at the moment?
I think recently we haven't been doing so well competing overseas, but I think we have improved a little bit over the time. But I think the other countries around the world are just one step ahead of us always. And it's going to continue to be that way unless people start taking it seriously and want to actually partake and not just go to university and waste all their talents.
Yeah, because I've heard that schoolboys, when they finish, or school players in general, when they finish school, they go off to university, and then it's a huge party, and all that talent they've developed from not even high school, maybe even junior school, is just wasted.
It definitely is. But I mean, if you look at all the South African teams, you'll see that mainly the South African teams' representatives are either Western Province and Gauteng, which means that all the players from Eastern Cape and all those surrounding areas are all flooding to the Cape Town and Gauteng universities, and they take it as a joke when they go there. So it's not really a big polo. And I mean, you have the fun leagues, and people just don't want to take part in the serious leagues anymore.
Exactly. I agree with you completely.
But I mean, Saints Fest this year and for the previous years, if I'm not mistaken, has been one of the biggest tournaments in the world, if I'm not mistaken, school tournaments in the world.
Really, in the world?
In the world. Hosting different teams, because it's a senior girls and senior boys first teams and junior girls and junior boys prep teams.
Yeah, because I've heard they have 3 different subcategories in this tournament. They have the boys under 18, the girls under 18, and then down at the bottom pool, I'm sure no one knows about it, but down at the bottom pool there's an under 13 tournament taking place, which is also boys and girls. So it's nice to see that the youngsters are actually getting involved and they're developing so that they can play at this high level.
Definitely.
And Crawford passing the hole. What do we have here? 5 white is excluded.
The centre back is going to continue to get excluded if a hand remains on the centre forward's shoulder. As if you are not aware, it's illegal to impede a player to go straight over them to try to receive the ball.
Oh, brilliant
vision by Jody.
And there's a lob, and it goes off post. Jody Merriman there to pick up, I think it's her 4th goal.
Another goal that makes Crawford 7-0 ahead.
Crawford girls looking very sharp at the moment. Oh, a bit of a power loss there. Hopefully next time she can strike it off the water. Double post, helicopter and in. I'm actually very impressed with the support that has come out today.
Well, it's a lovely day for polo. Sun's out. means all the teams will be out and ready to play polo. You'll start to see the level of talent and the intensity of games start to drop when the temperature is cold and starts raining and the weather becomes miserable. And it's not going to make the polo very fun for spectators.
And a friendly reminder, it's a scorcher today. Put on plenty of sun cream because skin cancer is a real thing. So, like I said, everyone who's sitting out, but you don't have a cap, go down to our friendly tent. They give out sun cream, free samples. So be sure to put some of that on, and we'll be looking sharp for December. So Baker, is this your first time commentating?
This is a very interesting first time for me, and for yourself, Jared.
Why is it? This is not my first time. Yeah. Off the upright, St. Mary's on the attack. It's a bit of a whitewash at the moment, but hopefully St. Mary's can pull one out of the hat and score a few goals. Oh, beautiful spin. Beautiful spin. And there's a turnover as St. Mary girls left the ball on attack.
Ball played into the hole. Arms are swinging, which is contra foul to Crawford.
For some reason, the St. Mary's girls are looking very fatigued at the moment. I think it's definitely the sun. Brilliant goal.
Good finish by Megan Swanepoel for Crawford.
Crawford are now 8-0 up. Make sure to tell your friends and family to go watch the live stream of Saints Waterpolo on School Sport Live.
For those of you who are watching, the next game that will be taking place is Cares versus Grey High School from PE, which will be a very interesting battle as Grey High School merely beat Pretoria Boys and Cares also just merely beat Pretoria Boys. A bit of match simulating going on there with number 5 from Crawford.
There's 50 seconds left of the third chukker. Let's see what St. Mary's can do. And the ball has been stolen by Crawford. Number 9 up on attack. Pass the ball to wing. Shot taken. Beautiful save by the keeper. And there's a counter-attack on the right wing.
Good counter spinning by the centre back for Crawford. Wayward lob. Crawford on attack with 16 seconds.
So Ethan, your view on something at the moment. So you've been playing in the tournament for the last 4 years. What do you think of the 3 different pools and the reffing interference? Do you find that a problem?
To me, it's not a problem because it's all about awareness. If you're not aware of what you're doing and what's happening inside the swimming pool, then you're definitely going to make mistakes. End of the third chukker, Crawford are leading 8-0.
And the fourth chucker is about to commence.
As we can see, St. Mary's are now on the side with the current, strongly pushing towards the pool. Let's see if they can come out with a win swim off.
Very close swim, but Crawford take the win on that one.
Number 2 white caps with an exclusion.
Smart for the camera. There we have a bit of photography taking place. Have to always smile for the camera. Brilliant shot from Jody Merriman, number 2. St. Mary's have got 7 kickouts so far, whereas Crawford have only got 1. Oh, brilliant spin. And number 2 has been kicked out. Oh, very close shot there. Hopefully St. Mary's could have got on the board. Long pass into the hole. And St. Mary's has shut them down very well. Another brilliant defense from St. Mary's. And number 2 has been kicked out a second time. That's her second exclusion in the last minute. Excuse me, that's her third. She is currently given cap off and can no longer play for the rest of the game.
Good save by the Crawford keeper, forcing a 2-meter.
Shot taken, another brilliant save from the keeper, forced off to 2. Struggling to find a pass, and the foul has been given. Lob taken, hits the cross rod.
I don't know if you've noticed, Jared, but a lot of the time when St. Mary's are trying the sneaky lob, their shots are either hitting the post or going just over the goals, but when they're going for the solid straight shots, they are challenging the keeper a lot more.
Exactly, I feel like it will definitely challenge them a lot more. But what I can see is that the majority of the shots have been lobs, not straight hard shots, which could be a problem, as when they're lobbing, their legs are being dropped and they shooting with their chin up, and that's why it's hitting crossbar or going over. So I definitely think tactically it would be a better, or there would be a lot better opportunities taken if they would have some straight shots. What do you think of that? Should that have been a kick out for throwing the ball away?
It's all, if the game is not as tight and as close, then refs are allowed to let things slide a lot more, because It's just part of the game, and sometimes you get too flustered and you make silly mistakes. No need to penalize someone that severely for something like that.
Agreed. As you can see on the far left of the pool, I'm not sure if the viewers can see, but Grey PE have just walked into the venue ready to play their next game against King Edward VII School. King Edward VII School is a Joburg-based school up in Harton. Myself and Ethan actually attend the school. We're in matric, and we're here to support our young men. And there is a minute left of the fourth chukker. Let's see what they can do here.
Another great goal by Megan Sonnepoel.
As you can see in the fourth chukker, due to game rules, the last minute of the fourth chukker is played stop-start. It doesn't really matter in this case, as it's been a very one-sided game, and stop-starting the last minute's not going to really make a difference. And 20 seconds remain of the fourth chukker. Shot taken, saved by the keeper. 5 seconds remaining. And there's a breakaway up on the top right, but it will not be enough as the buzzer goes to commence the game.
The final score is 10-0 to Crawford.
Up next, King Edward VII School and Grey PE.
Oh, look at that butterfly! He's got perfect form!
Their romance started with love notes, then texting. And even now that he's hundreds of kilometers away, they stay close, one video chat at a time. Protect your future memories by ensuring the one thing that makes your connection possible, your income. Follow the link to learn more about Liberty's income protection. Liberty. The advantage of knowing.